Yeah?
Yes, because they actually like give me, they like motivate me to go forward. And I've actually been doing it every morning, like before I get up and everything. So it's like really set the tone for my day. So it's been really great. But I think it's like I just need that prompt. Like without a prompt, I'm like, what do I write about today?
Make it up. Write about your best
Yeah,
life.
I know, but it's just I'm just better with somebody telling me what to do.
Well, they'll keep on coming. They'll keep on coming. And I'm trying to put like the day, I think I said this last week, the night before in, but then Saturday? Was it Saturday? Sunday? I don't remember. Saturday. I drove like 2 hours to teach a 2 hour class to drive back 2 hours. So when I got home, I was like, I'm not doing anything.
Mm-mm.
That's why the prompt wasn't in until Monday morning or Sunday morning. Whenever
Whatever.
it
It
was.
was fine.
It was fine. I figured it would be okay. Um, I'm enjoying everyone participating in the group with the prompts. I wasn't expecting that. I thought, everyone would kind of just take the prompt and journal about it. But I'm really enjoying everyone sharing and being so open and honest. So thank you all for sharing and participating that way. To make sure everyone knows that she's here. So
You should say Joe and Stella.
my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to change that. Stella, it's okay. It's okay. I promise we're safe.
Aww.
Promise we're safe. So as we're waiting, I know Vi sent me a message. She's not going to be able to make it. She's out with her son. I think we might be waiting for 2 or 3 more. So we'll just hang out for a couple more minutes, and then we'll chat a little bit. We're going to move our bodies a little bit. Excuse me. Nothing crazy. Just move our spines around before we meditate. And we're going to pull some cards and, keep checking in on how everyone's week was. Did anything come up? Did anything like trigger anything, or was there any resistance? Yeah, we got some head shaking. do you want to add to that, Christine?
I think when the prompt that you had, when you asked what are we most proud of, I had strong resistance to that for some reason, and I could not come up with something definitive that I could say, wow, I'm really proud of that. So all the other ones I was fine with, but for some reason that particular one I had strong resistance to. So I know I have to work on that.
Yeah, I think you need to celebrate yourself a little bit more.
Yes.
Anyone else?
I'll share.
It's so weird to just see like the blank stares, kind of like in a classroom. You're like, don't call on me. So I missed who said they would share, but please share.
Me, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
You too. So I shared this with you, but I'll share with the group. The resistance that came up for me was the question about difficulties we faced and what we had learned from them, or challenges we faced throughout our lives, and what we had learned from them, what we had gotten out of them. And like I realized that I had a lot of textbook answers. Like I had a lot of the right answers, like rehearsed, and but some of the more major things that happened to me, like more traumatic things that happened earlier on in life, that it took me a long time to realize that I had gotten anything good out of them. When I went back and really tried to see what I had gotten good out of that, at first, it was a lot of resistance. Initially, I didn't learn anything from that. And then I was like, oh shit, if I didn't learn anything from it, I'm gonna have to relive this challenge again until I get the message, because that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens in life. And then today though, we said, move into that resistance. And so today, just going a little bit further, I realized that a lot of the personality traits that I am not proud of, or let me say, wasn't proud of for a long time, came out of that, but they've served me really well in my life. So I have found some things that have been positive from those challenges. Just took me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that one up, because I've been thinking about like the challenges that come up with really challenge all of our experiences, but usually not the pleasant experiences, and how we can use those things as hacks when we want to create the experience, you know? So it's like, and this was a painful one for me, and it took me a couple of years to actually like get to realize it, you know, the same. It's like, oh, wow, that sucked. What's the lesson? But I had like a horrible breakup, and I was crushed. Like I was devastated. And for the longest time, I was in just like the, oh, what was me? You know, like, this is horrible. I'm so sad. And I was turning 40 at the time. So it was like all of it. You know, I'm like, I'm sad because I'm turning 40, and I'm sad because my heart just got ripped out. And like 5 years later, I sit and I meditate, and I'm like, you know what? But I remember the feeling like that, because when it was good before it got bad, it was really good. You know, and I remember that feeling, like the butterflies in your belly and all of that excitement. And when I was finally able to get to the space of like using that as like moving into the feeling being the secret of what we're manifesting. So if I want to manifest love in my life, I can think back to that time when I experienced that love, because it was great at one time. And if I can let go of the bad part of it and bring myself to remember the good qualities, then when I'm moving into that space of I'm a happy, loving partner, I actually know what it feels like to be a happy, loving partner and to feel those butterflies and those excitements. But it's like you have to like get over the pain to then come back and be like, oh, but I did. Like, I know what that feels like now. I know that experience. I know that excitement. And then we just hack the system to be like, all right, I'm going to use that feeling to actually bring more of it into my life. So that's use our hacks. Use the things that beat us up to actually get us to where we want to be. Like, let go of the shit and take the gold. And really quick, Danelle is here. She wasn't here last week, so not to put you on the spot. Hi, welcome.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Danelle.
Hi. Hey, family.
Last week, everyone went around the room and introduced themselves and then said, what was it? One thing that you were thankful for and something odd, something different?
Something unique about you?
Yeah.
Something, abstract something.
Wow. Okay. So, hi, everyone. I'm Danelle, and I am grateful for these Monday evenings. And it's such a push for me because I'm on a different time zone and I've got a crazy job. And so to just be here and be fully present is such a gift for me. Something unique about me. This is unique. Oprah's producers came to my home about 2 years ago and interviewed my husband and I, and we're on a television show called Black Love, and I will email you guys the clip for the show if you want to watch it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hi, Cindy. You popped in a little bit. How are you?
I'm okay, and my video's not up because I just got done pop-up Reiki session I had to do, so I'm actually driving. I'm on my way home.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So how's everybody else? Anyone else want to share anything? Anybody want? Go for it.
I'll share. So like one of the challenges that I had gone through that I thought like I was good with, but then I started thinking about it is I was diagnosed with PTSD with severe separation anxiety. And like I had taken a big trip for my company this year to California. And it's like the furthest I've been away from my family in my life. And I overcame it like after a couple rough nights, but I overcame it. And so I got back and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I gave my ego a high five and was like, yeah, I got this. And then that question popped up. And I was like, oh, I know a great challenge. That challenge I faced, and all of a sudden I could just feel all of this like anxiety start popping up. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna write on there or anything. I don't want to deal with this. But after a couple of days of like sitting with it and you know, meditating with it and stuff like that, it ended up becoming something that I was truly proud of, that I was able to do and kind of watch those thoughts come up and go by. And yeah, that was mine.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like you can all look. Can you feel that I'm looking at you when I'm looking at you? Do you all know when I'm looking at you? I'm going to pull a Starseed card tonight. I'll probably pull a couple, but anyone else while I'm shuffling?
I'll say something. I've had a bit of a challenging week this week. I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of suffering right now. A lot of people are going through really difficult times, people that are very close to me. So I have felt challenged to find a whole lot of gratitude, you know, because people that are closest to me are really, really suffering. So I'm doing it, you know, and putting my best foot forward every day and trying to be as present in the moment as possible and keep my vibrational energy high. But I realize because the last couple months have been really wonderful for me personally. And it's easier to find the gratitude, the joy, when everything seems to be going wonderful for you. But then when the shit hits the fan and, you know, everybody a lot of dear friends and family members are struggling and suffering, that's where the challenge comes in, you know, you have to dig deeper, work harder, pay more attention to what you're feeling, you know. So yeah, that's just been my week, and that's been my reaction to all of this. I'm like, isn't this ironic, you know? Because up until this point, you know, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to get started on this. And it's really been difficult. So that's my truth.
Right. Yeah. That's when we learn, you know, it's not all butterflies and unicorns and fairy dust. You know, the words are easy, but the action and actually putting it into work is the practice. Or everybody would be doing this shit.
It's definitely uncomfortable at times.
I'm sorry, what was that, Cindy?
I said it's definitely uncomfortable at times to go deep.
Sure, so uncomfortable. Because we don't go there. We're not taught to go there, you know?
Look away, look away.
Right, just bury that down. Keep burying it down, burying it down. But once we can start looking at it and start recognizing all of the things, it's so much better. It's like, even like, have you ever had a conversation? You're like, oh, this conversation is going to suck. Like, I don't want to have this conversation. You build up this story about how the conversation is going to go before you even have the story, like before you even have the conversation. And then you finally build up the courage to have the conversation. You're like, oh my goodness, that was so easy. Nothing like I thought it was going to be. Like, I built up so much drama because of all the crap, the story that I made up in my mind, that this is going to be hard. I don't want to do this. It's going to be painful. Oh my goodness. What if I hurt that person, or that person hurts me? And typically we either don't have the conversation and we choose to live our lives miserably then, or we have the conversation. It's like, oh shit, what if I would have just had the conversation instead of having the conversation with myself for 12 weeks first? And we build things up so much in the negative instead of being like, no, this conversation is going to be beautiful. It's going to flow with grace and ease. It's going to go the way I want it to go. And, you know, change, I may have said this last week, but it's like we're in the culture of it's cool to say what's the worst that can happen. But why the fuck are we not saying what's the best that can happen? What is the best that can happen? No? So let's pull a card and then I'll tell you about the meditations that we're going to do. Somebody. Jennifer, give me a number. 3. Middle? All right, 3, which is now the top, but was the middle. Let's see. Forage, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Oh, that's some good shit right there. Forge a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. That's good. That's good. And we can all forge our own path. We know what we're doing. I give you permission. So we're gonna do we're gonna move our body just a little bit. We're gonna move our spines a little bit just to kind of get loose before we meditate. Anyone in the group not meditate, not familiar with any of this weird stuff we do here? No? All right, cool. So a lot of the stuff I teach is Kundalini based, which is this beautiful divine feminine energy that resides at the base of our spine. So we're just going to move our spine a little bit to start waking up that energy so it moves through our energy centers. So it feeds us, so it fuels us. And then we're going to do some spinal twists. We're going to do some spinal flexes. And then we're going to do 2 meditations. One of them, we're just going to sit with our hands in a bowl. And when we get there, I'll let you know what's happening. But we're just going to sit with our hands in a bowl. And we're literally going to visualize and think about all of the things that we're grateful for sitting right in our lap. And then we're going to do another meditation where we're going to hug ourselves. So we're going to go from our bowl to hugging ourselves. And we're going to be listening to a mantra. It's called Hari Hari Gobinde. There's a whole bunch of words. And it doesn't matter because you don't have to sing along. You just have to listen. But I'm going to tell you what it means. The mantra is Hari 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 Gobinde. That's what it's called. Hari 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 just means God. So it's as if we're chanting to God, the source, the universe, whatever it is that you connect with. If you connect with a tree, then Hari is tree. And then there's like maybe 5 or 6 lines. So it'd be Hari Mukande, which means God is the one who sustains us. Hari Udane, God, the one who liberates us. Hari Apade, God, the one who is infinite. I messed up. Sorry, because I can't see. So Hari Mukande, the one who sustains us. Hari Udane, the one who liberates us. Hari Apane, the one who uplifts us. Hari Harigang, the God who is infinite. Hari Karigang, the God, the one who does everything. Hari Naname, God, the one who graces us. And then Hari Akame, God, the one who is all by itself. So it's really all of these beautiful aspects of God. And we're going to be hugging ourselves when we get there. And it's a very pretty mantra. I'll mute everyone. If you want to sing along at home, you can. If not, you're going to just love the shit out of yourself. As the mantra is playing, you're going to hug yourself. If you're going to cry, let that shit out. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. And just like how we were sitting, how we will be sitting, with this bowl, thinking about all the things, then hug yourself and really feel all of the gratitude for everything that we have. And literally love yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. And really, as you're hugging yourself, remember that we all kick ass. We were all born to kick ass. So just let that kind of soak in to you as we move through this. And then after that, there's just going to be a really pretty song, like kind of instrumental so we can let it all integrate into us. Sound good? All right, I'm gonna mute everybody. And wherever you, also, if you're uncomfortable having a camera on while you're meditating, you're totally welcome to turn your camera off if that makes you more comfortable. We are going to be practicing with our eyes closed, so no one will really see you anyway. But if you're more comfortable with your camera off, by all means, please make yourself comfortable. And come to any comfy cross-legged position. Close your eyes and just begin connecting with your breath. Notice the way the breath is moving in and out of your body. And I would invite you to surround yourself in a ball of white light. And visualize yourself sitting in this white light. And know that in this white light, you are safe, you are protected, you are taken care of. It's a safe space to receive any knowledge, wisdom, and guidance coming from your highest self. It's a safe space to be completely open, to let your emotions move. If you feel your emotions building up, go with them. Don't hold them back. Don't suppress them. We're going to bring our hands into a prayer pose in front of our heart center. And we're all going to tune in, if you'd like, with one Om. I'm going to Om. You're welcome to Om along with me, or just let the vibration of this Om move through you. We'll take a really big inhale. One more really big inhale. We're going to hold the breath at the top. And then as you exhale, just bring your hands down onto your knees, and we're just going to make little circles. We're just going to roll around making circles in our chair. So you can hold onto your knees, you can hold onto your shins, and Damien's post, I think, today talked about Trevor Hall, and it made me think of this song. And it's about being open, letting all of your doors be open. So as we move our spines, just listen to these sweet words and allow yourself to be open. Stop running. Blowing smoke rings out my mind. Calling out all that's wild. If you can, try to close your eyes and focus on your third eye center, right in between the eyeballs, right at the brow point, spot of intuition. Gonna let that old way burn. I ain't afraid to shine it. I ain't afraid of love. I'm gonna stop denying. And this time I won't run. Oh. Next time you come to center, take an inhale and just reverse the direction of your circle. It's all in perfect time. I'm crushing all my doubt. Step into warrior status. All things come back around. I'm pulling back my arrow. I'm shooting for the soul. Standing strong like mountain. I'm coming home. Yeah. I ain't afraid of shining. I ain't afraid of love. I'm gonna stop denying. And this time I won't run. really big inhale. Come to a straight spine. Hold the breath. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale and just come back to a normal breath. Just think about, the words in the song. I ain't afraid of shining. Not afraid of shining. Us silly humans are more afraid of being successful than we are of failure. That's why we don't do the things we want to do. Then he wraps it all up with, this time I won't run. I encourage all of us in this group to stop running. Stop running. We're going to bring our hands into this shape of a bowl, put it right in our lap. One hand could be on top of the other. Your eyes are closed. You're going to sit up really tall, and we're just going to breathe long and deep. And really, I want you to think about all of the things that you have to be grateful for. And if you struggle, think about your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your pillow, and see everything just dropping into your lap. And be grateful for the things that are coming. Be grateful for the things that you're manifesting. If you're manifesting a new house, see that drop right in your lap. If you're manifesting a partner, see that drop right in your lap. And be grateful for it. I am so happy and thankful that this is here. Connect to that emotion. Connect to the joy. And maybe there was something from your past, maybe there was a heartache, heartbreak. Be thankful for that. Thankfully you got to experience what heartbreak feels like. If you're blessed to feel what heartbreak feels like, then you are blessed to experience love. Sometimes we forget about the love because we focus on the heartbreak. You see all of these things in your life dropping into the lap. Know how special you are. How lucky you are. You've all won the lottery of life. Now is our joy. Gather everything that we learn so we can forge our own path. Blaze our own trail. We can be the hero of our own. And now we're going to wrap ourselves up in a big hug. And not only is this mantra so beautiful, it connects us with the divine. This mantra is an emotional healer. It removes all worries and grief and relieves us from pain. It gives us strength to face any adversity. It allows us to feel courageous. Hug yourself. Love yourself. Allow a little smile to come on your face. Allow your face to soften. Allow a little smile to come on. Connect to the joy. Hug yourself. Realize that you're hugging the divine. Because we are all aspects of the divine. Get to hug. A really big inhale. And then as you exhale, keep the eyes closed. Just allow your hands to come back down to your knees. Just sit and breathe.
From my center, at the center of me, please let me feel the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. My heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing. I'm love, 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 my heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing. I'm love, 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 love. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel peace from my center, the center of me. Please let me feel peace from my center and the center of me. My heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing. I'm love, 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 my heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing. I'm love, 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 love.
Take a really big inhale. And this time we're going to open up our mouth and let everything go. We're going to do that 2 more times. Really big inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs, and then open the mouth and let it all go. 1 more time. Really big in. And then let it go. And then very slowly, there's no rush. You can begin blinking your eyes, coming back down to the planet. You'll have to unmute yourself if you would like to talk. So I enjoy that because we started with Trevor telling us to be open, to open up all of the things, not to run away. And then we wrapped it all up with that beautiful chorus of ladies reminding us yet again to open up our hearts, to stay open. So even when we feel the resistance and the things come up, we have to remind ourselves to stay open, to keep our heart open. Because even though sometimes it sucks a whole lot to keep our heart open, it's so much better. So much better. How's everybody out there? Caitlin, you have something, or you're just saying peace? You have to unmute yourself.
I couldn't even wait for that song, like to ask you where that song came from. I needed that song. So when I clicked the button, I found the song. I went like this because I was so happy.
I'll put that playlist in our group.
I love it.
The whole album's beautiful. It's like just a all chorus.
Yeah.
Fire.
Like needs to be sung every day. Like begin day with lemon water and that song.
There you go. That's a beautiful practice. Do a little journaling, write your prompts. How's everybody else doing out there in Zoom land?
It's Zoom land or zone land?
Zone land. Did I knock you all out?
That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. I literally, once that music started and I was still driving, I'm like, I gotta pull over. I can't be driving and doing this.
Oops, yeah. Please don't drive and meditate.
I need the experience. So yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Anyone else want to share? I'm looking at all of you. Heidi, did you raise your hand?
Just fixing my glasses.
Okay. I'm going to pull one of these cards if no one's going to talk. If no one's going to talk to me, then I'm going to pull a card. So I feel like we're all being so grateful for all the things that it's kind of silly to say, what are you grateful for today? What happened today that you're grateful for? But if anyone had anything awesome happen today that you want to share, or maybe not so awesome, and you're like, but I made it through that shit, you can share that as well.
I went and had an infrared sauna for 30 minutes, and it was fabulous, and I feel really good.
Awesome. That sounds, did you say 3 minutes though?
No, 30.
Okay. All right, that's real quick.
30. Sweat my butt off, but it was good.
Jackie.
Caitlin keep jumping around my screen.
Me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's like all of a sudden it's like, where's Caitlin?
Sorry, the bad kids are talking in the back of the room.
Like, where's Waldo? You know?
It's my energy. It's all like, woo.
Will you pick a number between 1 and let's say 24?
Ooh. 23.
23. All right.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Let's see what 23 is. Oh, 23 is good. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back.
Cool.
Spirit has your back. Only love is real. MC Yogi has a great song, Only Love is Real. It's really, really good. If you're not familiar, I'll put that in our Facebook group as well. Thank you for giving us such a beautiful card.
Welcome.
So, anybody else? Anything today happen?
I'm really grateful for the weekend that just passed where my cousin Jen came and visited me and we danced in the ocean.
You did dance in the ocean.
Again. And I saw another shooting star. And I was really, really way up in my head and processing a lot of stuff and doing cacao ceremonies about learning to trust my intuition. And I'm not totally sure what my intuition is sometimes, but I trusted it anyway because we're all walking a path and it's all going to lead us to center. So the only, bad risk is the risk not taken. So I made some choices. I hired some people. I let some other people go, and I'm moving forward with the acquisition of the company.
Way to kick ass.
Last manifestation class, we were like, this is all an idea, a possibility, a woo-woo, and now it's actually happening. So
you've manifested it. You've brought it into reality.
But there's so much more. Like, you manifest one thing and it's like boom, 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 boom. But it's happening.
Well, yeah, when you start to learn how to create your reality, you just keep creating your reality.
This is true.
Because we're always creating our reality. We just don't want to acknowledge that we're creating the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are.
Yeah.
You know, we're literally manifesting everything, the good and the bad. But we're only like, I manifested this, but we're never like, I manifested this giant pile of shit over here.
No, and I'm totally doing that because I'm on, like a Zoom call with the owner of the company. And I'm like, oh, well, this is going to happen. And your reaction to this is going to be this, and why not just believe that it's going to be completely epic and awesome and that it's actually happening?
Right, exactly.
And you have to catch yourself before or while it's happening instead of after. I mean, right now I'm kind of in the after, but I'm getting there,
It's the awareness. The awareness comes when we start, surprise, surprise, paying attention and noticing and being present. Because then we can, realize, oh, wait, I'm about to create some things that probably aren't so good for me.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, I was talking to someone today, what was happening on the inside of us is reflecting on the outside of us. So, and there was a huge part of my life that I would walk around and be like, oh, I am so happy. Everything is great. And people would see me and be like, you're so happy. And then I'd come home, I'd be fucking sad as shit. Sorry, I'm extra cursy tonight. I apologize. But when I started realizing like, oh, right, like, even though those people know that, like, think I'm happy, these people that really know me know that I'm just pretending right now, and it wasn't until I actually started feeling good about what I was doing, what was going on, that everything outside started reflecting back awesomeness.
Yeah.
We have to own our awesome. We have to own our greatness. We have to literally stop playing small and be like, no, I'm fucking amazing. And it's okay to be amazing.
Yes. It's good to be amazing.
It's great to be amazing. Are we all amazing? Can I get an amen? We're raising the roof in there. Awesome. I'm so thankful for all of you and for how everyone is sharing and being vulnerable in the group as well. I really appreciate it. Whether you realize it or not, we're all pushing each other in ways that we might not realize for days, weeks, months to come. I might be like, oh shit, I remember something that just happened in that crazy group, and now it's actually happening right now. But I'm really, I was telling Kelly, and I'm pointing like she can see me, but Kelly came, I did a nature photo walk yesterday, a yoga nature walk. And a couple of us went for a walk through the woods and took beautiful pictures. And I told her, I was like, I'm so surprised by how everyone is sharing. And I just thought you all would take the writing prompts and just journal, but not actually share things. Like, I think there was one that was like, share a picture. So that one I was hoping people would share pictures. But outside of that one, I wasn't expecting so much participation. So really, it's touching my heart seeing everyone connect. Thank you all so much for that. I'm so grateful. It's a pleasant surprise that I just didn't think was gonna happen. Which is when the good shit happens, because I wasn't expecting anything. And I just got hit with like all of this goodness. So keep it up.
We're grateful for you too, Joe.
Oh, thanks, Caitlin. We have a little more time. I can pull another card if nobody wants to share anything or say anything. Does anyone have any questions? All right, then.
I don't know what you did to us, Joe.
That's okay. That was the meditation. So, Damien, blue, green, or maroon?
Blue.
All right. We're going just overall energy. And Christine, give us a number. It's a big deck, so.
I had to unmute myself. 13.
13. I love 13. And there's a Friday the 13th this week.
I know.
Extra spooky. All right. Oh, Angel of Strength. Angel of Strength. I'm going to look in the book and read to us about the Angel of Strength. But she's quite lovely, and she has a lion and wings. So let's see what the Angel of Strength has for us as we move through our week. As we move through the week, I would love everyone to keep being very aware of all of the things that you're doing every day and be like, wow, I'm grateful that I can get in my car and do this. I'm grateful that I have a pillow. I'm grateful that I have my little dog Stella sitting over here looking all cute. All right, Angel of Strength, personal power, inner strength. I mean, from what we were talking about when we first jumped on, I think this is perfect for you, and I didn't even read anything else. That's spot on. This amazing angel brings the news that this is the time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resources flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. That is good stuff. So this deck, I love this deck because they all have little affirmations. So here's the little affirmation that goes with that card. Deep within me is the abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. I'll put that in the group too. I have all of the power I need to achieve all that I want. Because we're all magic. Well, my friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for going into the resistance and for creating a reality, for taking your power back, for connecting with that angel of strength that you all are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I recorded this. I'm sorry I didn't put last week's in yet. I'm trying to figure out the music, so Facebook keeps taking down videos because of the music. So I have to upload to YouTube, and then anyway, I'll get last week's in and this week's tomorrow. Any questions before we go? All right. So as you go through the week, keep being very aware. Keep journaling if you're not journaling. And if you're taking the easy way out by just being vulnerable and putting in this stuff in the Facebook group, you have to journal too. You have to journal. Write this shit down. Write about your future self. Write about your best self. Write about your highest self. Do all the work. I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Have a
Thank
beautiful
everybody.
night. I will see you all in the land of Facebook. Sleep well.
Night, everybody.